Hi guys, it's Gav here from dartsplanet.tv, and as you can see, I've got Adam with me today.
Hello.
Thank you so much for joining us. Earlier on today, I put a question out on social media for you guys, the subscribers, to ask me and Adam some questions and answers. As always, we had a magnificent response. We've just put like 10 questions out.
There's been loads of questions on there, haven't there?
Yeah, otherwise I think we'd have been here all night. So without further ado, let's get on the way and start with the first question. The first one was from Gary Broughton on Twitter, and he said, do you believe darts can be played at a high level without the use of alcohol? That's a good one, Adam. What do you think to that?
I have to drive everywhere, so I don't play with alcohol. I've played county games without alcohol.
Is that why you struggle?
Yeah, I think so.
I couldn't resist that.
I do understand why people do, because you do get nervous, and as soon as you're nervous, you completely change how you throw. And obviously, alcohol is one way to sort of get rid of a bit of the nerves. But there are players who do play that don't drink, and they're pretty lucky, I think, really.
Would you say there's a lot more players that do drink? Right?
Oh, there's still the drinking mentality still involved in the game, but I think it is a lot down to just people getting a bit nervous and your arms a bit tighter and everything. So it just takes off that nerves. You don't have to get paralytic drunk. Just a couple of drinks just to take the edge off, I think.
But look at the question when you think about players like Leighton Bennett, obviously at 13 years old, and that it just shows that the talent can be there. I think it's the case of probably as you get a little bit more older, and I know when I play darts, like when we have a throw, I get nervous. So if I've had a drink, I don't care. I just tend to throw, whereas I'll probably think about it too much. So great question. So I hope we covered your question there, Gary. Next up. We've got, if all the PDC pros played with exactly the same darts, for argument's sake, some 24-gram basic barrels, who do you think would win the most tournaments? This is from Cameron Ashworth on Twitter. Great question.
Peter Wright.
Yeah, well, he's always tinkering with his darts. He can play with any. Maybe he's practicing for a tournament when it's actually launched. You can only play with one set of darts.
He's the most natural with any set of darts. I've seen him pick up anyone's darts off a table and hit 12 dart legs with him. It's amazing. Yeah.
I think another one that tinkers about a lot with his darts is Simon Whitlock. He's always changed his equipment or coming up with new ideas for points and stuff like that. Gary Anderson, I would imagine, I know he doesn't change his darts much, but he seems to be such a talented thrower.
He's just natural and easy, so I should imagine he could throw any dart. He's just so naturally talented. He's just ways of.
But you think that Peter Wright would be the main man?
I reckon, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so that's that question. Next up, we've got one from Josh Page, and he's put, what was your first thought about starting the Darts Planet TV channel, and how do you feel about it now? Great question. Josh, started it, for those of you that don't know, about 19-20 months ago. Started it because my wife got very ill, just as a little bit of an outlet for me. And it's just growing from there, really. I'm proud of where it is today. There's been lots of work go into it, but I wouldn't be where I am now without the amazing team of writers and friends that support me. And obviously Chris Mason has been absolutely amazing. Darren, Ben, I've got Adam, who's doing the dance review site. I think it's a whole team effort. Every single one of our team that write or take part or help me with stuff has made it to where we are today, and this is only the beginning of something really special, isn't it?
It's just growing all the time, getting bigger and bigger, and we're taking over.
And we won't stop, Josh, until we are like the #1 or biggest brand out there in darts. Happy days. Great question. Next up, we've got one from my mate Darren on the team from Twitter. Should the PDC change the rules, allowing under-16s to play in a challenge tour, etc.? If you're good enough, you're old enough. What are your thoughts on this one, Ad?
Exactly that. If you're good enough, you're old enough. I assume there's some sort of safeguarding there. Why the rules in place? But you've only got to look at Leighton Bennett. Prime example.
Barry Hand's talking about him going, being in the Grand Slam. He's sort of said to the BDO, put him forward, haven't they?
I think there's a lot of this trying to protect the young players, but they do that in all sports. But I just think if you're good enough, throw them in, see how they handle it, and let them crack on. I
think there is a case for it at times. I have heard other players say that they've seen some amazing talents like Leighton Bennett in the past and that, playing really early, and then having pressures, maybe falling out of love with the game. James Hubbard, your mate, was one that has struggled in recent years, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean James, ex-World Youth Champion, good friend, But he's not even playing darts at the minute, you know, and that's pretty sad, really. Hopefully he'll
Because he obviously beat MVG, didn't he?
beat MVG in the
Incredible.
final at the O2 Arena. Yeah.
How many years ago was that?
Hello,
now?
James.
Well, sorry, James, about that. I just had to put it in there. Just a prime example. Obviously, a great talent and obviously still a great dart player. Is it something that he'll get back into, do you
I
think?
feel he'll come back and play again.
Let's get him around here at some point.
They'll bring him round.
Does he like a gin?
He likes his gin, yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, he likes
Because I've got a new gin drink being sent to us very soon. I don't know if you've seen it by His and Hers Darts on Twitter.
I saw that.
And
too.
I am one of the sampler tasters, so I'm looking forward to that. Should be here.
Well, I don't like gin, but I'll try it. So.
Yeah, but we'll have a night out anyway. Cheers for that one, Darren. Next up, Will Bansell. Would you pay £495 for a set of darts, Adam?
No.
Why? Is
Because
it because you've not got £495?
I don't have one. I don't even pay that for a car. So
Is that why the door fall off?
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what? I wouldn't pay £495 for a set of darts either, but I have spent £495 on a night out at the darts because I do go with all best intentions. I like a beer. I get carried away. I spend loads on that. Then I get food. Then I've ended up in a casino, and by the time I've done it, I have spent £495. So probably I should have bought the darts and come home with something.
Yeah.
Good question there, Will. Next up, we've got Charlie Gray, one of our, our favourite subscribers. Absolutely, he's fantastic. Can you name a few BDO players that could possibly go to Q School next year, Adam?
Well, the obvious one is Jim Williams.
The Quiff.
Absolutely awesome player. I mean, played county against Jim a few times. He's a ridiculously nice guy as well. It's quite annoying, actually.
Just won the BDO World Trophy as well.
To be that good and that nice is pretty annoying. He's pretty perfect.
Yeah, but you've got a good looks.
Well, obviously. But no, he's a brilliant player. He's awesome. Dave Paletti, he's playing well.
Actually, while you're on that, Dave Paletti, I'm going to get back in touch with you and we will get that date. I know we've been going on about that for a while now and we said we'd get you on the channel after the BDO World Trophy, so I will be on that.
Trying to think. Wayne Warren. He's a good player.
Wesley Arms. Well. I don't know whether Wesley Arms will. I don't think is. I don't know. He's very, very BDO. I don't think he went to Q School or tried it or anything.
I don't really know much about him. I mean,
what about Veenstra? Should he give it a go?
Well, I'll be surprised if he's not there this year.
And obviously Scott Mitchell, Scotty Dog.
Scott's got other commitments, isn't he? He runs his farm still.
Yeah. It's a farm.
Darts is still a hobby for him
yeah,
as opposed to a job. So he loves his darts, and I don't think you'll ever see Scott do it, but he doesn't need to do it. Anyway.
Did you not try Q School last year?
I don't think so. No.
Okay. Next up, Ad, who is your favourite darts player? And that is by Brandon MCD7, and this is off Instagram. Thank you for your question.
Easy, Mensa.
I got to love a bit of Mensa, ain't ya? The gentle.
Oh, it's all about Mensa, mate.
I love watching Mensa play as well. Do you know what? My favourite player used to be Peter Wright, but I have really warmed to Gerwyn Price over the last few years. It's one of the players, and I say it all the time, you get these times when there's a match on telly and there's ones you don't want to miss, and Gerwyn Price is one of those players for me, and there's other, I'm not going to mention names, but there's others when I think, yeah, I'll go and pour myself a drink or something, but Gerwyn Price, he certainly he does it for me. And also I am, for those of you that know me really well, I'm a massive Corey Cadbury fan. It'd be great to get him sorted out and back playing at his best again.
Plus, when I reviewed the Gerwyn Price darts, I think he should play with me using his darts.
What do you reckon? Put in the comments below, what do you think the chances are that Adam would win a leg against Gerwyn Price with his own darts in, say, best of 5?
Best of 1.
That's definitely not. Next up, what does... question for you here. This is from RixieRoo1984 on Instagram. Thanks for your question. What darts does Adam throw normally? He seems to throw well with all the darts. His head's going to explode here with this question. There you go, one for you, Ad.
I actually play with just a standard set of 24 gram Red Dragon Dragonflies, I think they're called. 20 quid. Brilliant darts, well-made darts. Love Red Dragon darts. I do, honest. Red Dragon, if you're watching. And I've played with them for years, and they've been thrown in many hedges and cross car parks, but I've always gone...
You didn't put them in any ponds or nothing?
No,
like Gary Anderson.
I've always gone...
So you'd have your snorkel out and be looking for them now, and you?
I've always gone and found them, and I found them and said sorry to them on the way home and used them again. But Yeah, like any dart, I can throw them well, but I can also throw them bloody awful as well. So.
Same. At least you've got some darts you can throw well. I haven't found any yet. Mind you, I'm getting on all right with the old my vengeance at the moment, so I can't grumble. Next question is from Joe Willow, one of the Darts Planet TV team. And he has asked, what is your favourite TV event on Sky and ITV? So for each ad.
Well, it's all about Christmas for me. The Christmas doesn't start until the World Darts Championship, until I see the first day of the Worlds at Christmas, this Christmas. But I don't actually watch a huge amount of darts on TV, believe it or not. So really the Worlds is the main one. I don't mind watching a little bit of the World Series when that's on.
Yeah, I like the World Series.
Just to get seeing a few new faces.
Yeah, new faces, give them a chance, give them an opportunity to showcase. Yeah, it's good. It's good what they're doing. It's making darts is global now, isn't it? But they're sort of introducing more places now, aren't they? So it's quite exciting. I think for me, I absolutely love the Grand Slam. I'm not going to lie, but I'm like Adam. I love Christmas, love everything about it. Tend to take lots of time off, do lots of these videos, lots of predictions, and I like the World Darts Championship. And last year, I was lucky enough to go a few times and be Devon Peterson's VIP guest. It was absolutely insane. As for ITV, actually was lucky enough to go to that this year as well. The UK Open, I think it's fantastic. The FA Cup of Darts, again, get to see loads and loads of new people come through, get some deep runs. Yeah, it's good. Enjoy it.
My favourite ever UK Open was when my mate Andrew Gilding got to the semi-final.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brilliant.
Goldfinger.
Yeah, and we'll tell the ripped trousers story another time.
I think we did on one of the videos. We interviewed him last year. Yeah, it was cool. We need to catch up with him again. So
yeah, we'll get him round.
Yeah, we'll do that. Next one, is Adam going to give Q School a go in January? And that is from Lee Watts, and that's a question from YouTube.
No.
That was simple. Why is that? Any particular reason?
Do you know what? I would love to do a bit of challenge tour, but
you need a sponsor.
Financially, you can't do it without some people helping you, and it is expensive. So
maybe anybody watching this, maybe like Adam would love to give Q School a go. Maybe as a sponsorship deal up, he could maybe wear the patch on the Darts Review videos.
Yeah,
good exposure. Get it on Darts Planet TV. Any businesses out there looking for?
Yeah.
You'd be up for that.
If there's anyone looking, I mean, yeah, we look for sponsorship for County, Cube School, Challenge Tour, all of that. I mean, there's a lot there, and there's a lot of miles you have to put in. So to do it on minimum wage is what I earn. I'm not playing much darts, so yeah. So without sponsors, you need help. So
yeah. So there you go, guys. Looking for somebody to sponsor. Adam's your man. So they are the 10 questions. Thank you so much for sending them in. Like I say, we have got loads of others. So me and Adam will be doing another video on this as well to get through all the others. Thanks for being on the video today. Really appreciate it. Don't forget, guys, to check out the Darts Planet TV magazine. If you've not ordered it, it's fantastic. It's 48 pages.
There's a picture of me in it.
Yeah, I'm trying to sell it here, Adam. I'm trying to sell. We'll start that again. Buy the magazine. It's fantastic. It's absolutely rammed with content from all our writers. Odin World, absolutely fantastic job. They all do, and my daughter and Jess helped put it together. So very, very proud. Fantastic. Also, don't forget, we've got the Wolverhampton tournament coming up on the 19th of October. It is limited to 128 places. People have started to enter. £1,750 up for grabs. It's going to be good, isn't it? Great
and all around the Midlands there, a brilliant hub of darts there. I mean, I've been up there a few times.
Get on there, guys. Get on the website. Get registered. It's going to be an epic day. Obviously, our first one at Norwich, Leighton Bennett hit that magical 9 darter. It ended up in the Daily Star and all over the place. Went a bit viral, didn't it?
I tried nicking his darts after he did it. He wasn't very happy. So
I bought his shirt off him afterwards, so I've got that for my collection. Really good. And just before we go, Anne, just a little bit about Darts Review TV.
Yeah, we're getting really close now to the website coming out, and really, I think it's going to be amazing because you're going to go on there and be able to see all the reviews that we've done, but also be able to order your darts on there and buy darts, and it's
see the best price. I think everything we've done and developed. I've probably not done as many videos of late, but I can assure you it's to bring this site to you. It will be a big game changer. My mate at Winmore's had a sneak peek. We've been speaking with Harrows, Target Run, but we've got a lot of the big boys on board. We've been doing the data darts and all of them. It's going to be very, very exciting.
All the feedback from all the big dart companies is they think this is going to be something a bit good. And that's all Gav doing that, not me. Don't panic.
No, it is. You're part of it. As I say to everybody, I can't do all these ventures without everybody behind me. Do you know what I mean? It's a team effort, and it's how it works, and I'm grateful. And we're having fun along the way as well.
Giggles.
So yeah, it's what it's all about. So listen, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that we did a good job answering your questions. Massive thank you, like I say, to Ad for being on today. Don't forget to subscribe, and most importantly, hit the notification bell so you know that when we are going to be back on the channel and bringing you some great content. Cheers, buddy. We'll catch you all next time, guys. Bye.